Hey guys, so today we are going to do the subject is social science and it there are three chapters as you all know. There one is history, geography and civics. So we are going to start history chapter number 1, what, where, how and when. So let's start. The first one is answer the following questions. We are going to do its exercises, not chapter reading. Exercises. Answer the following questions briefly. A. Where did the people several thousands of years live? Thousands of years ago. Where did the people live several thousands of years ago? Its answer is people lived on the banks of river Narmada thousands of years ago. B1. Where did men and women first begin to grow crops? Answer. Men and women first began to grow crops on Suleiman and Kethar hills. Next. C1. Name the crops grown about 8,000 years ago. Answer is men and women began to grow crops like barley and wheat 8,000 years ago. Next. D1. Name the places where rice was first grown. Answer. The place where rice was first grown was to the north of Vindhyas. To the north of Vindhyas. Where and when did some of the earliest cities flourish? Answer. 4,700 years ago, some of the earliest cities flourished on the banks of river Indus and its tributaries. Next, F1. How did the name India originate? The name India comes from the Indus called Sindhu in Sanskrit. Next, G1. What does the word manuscript mean? Answer. Manuscripts were written by hand. This comes from the Latin word manu meaning hand. Next is H. What were the manuscripts written on? Answer. Manuscripts were written on palm leaves or specially prepared bark of a tree known as birch. I1. What does the word Prakrit mean? Answer. The Prakrit were languages used by ordinary peoples. Ordinary peoples. Next, J1. What is the meaning of the word inscriptions? Answer. Inscriptions were writings written on hand surface like stone or metal. Next, K1. What is the work of archaeologist? Answer. They study about things used in the past. They also study the remains of buildings made of stone and bricks, paintings and sculpture. The next one is I. Who were hunter gatherers? Answer. The people who hunted wild animals, caught fish and birds, and gathered fruits, roots, nuts, seeds, leaves, and eggs for their food were hunter gatherers. Means which hunt and then gather. For example, they have hunt a lion and they collect the flesh of that lion or the flesh of any animal which they have caught, and then they gather it or they near the forest and then they collect fruits etc from the forests. Next, M1. Name some objects which archaeologists have found. Answer. Archaeologists have found tools, weapons, pots, pans, ornaments and coins. Next one, N. How do people living in the Andaman Islands manage their living? Answer. People in the Andaman Islands manage their living by fishing, hunting, and collecting forest products. Means the people who are living near the Andaman Islands or on the Andaman Islands manage their food by fishing and hunting and collecting the foods. Owen, what were the occupations of people in early days? Answer. In early days, people were hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, craftspersons, artists, and scientists. P. Fill in the blanks. So we have come on to the fill in the blanks. So let's start fill in the blanks. Cities developed on the banks of river Ganga around dash years. Answer is 2500 years. Next one, according to the given inscription, bird stood for dash. So answer is A. Next, third one, according to the given inscription, lion stood for L. Next, fourth one, the inscription of Rosetta contains dash languages. Answer is it contains 3 languages. Fourth one, the observation BP stands for before present. Before present. Next, the abbreviation BCE stands for before common era. The full form of CE is common era. And then eighth one, the observation AD stands for Anno Domini. Next, the ninth one, the founder of Christianity was Jesus Cherished. Tenth one, manuscripts of ancient period were written on palm leaves. The answer is palm leaves. Now match the followings. So these are the match the followings. First is Narmada Valley. So you will match it with hunting and gathering. 2 is Magda. Magda was the first big kingdom. Garo Hills. Garo Hills were you will match with early agriculture. Indus and its tributaries. The first cities, as we have read in the question answers also, Indus and its tributaries was the first cities. Ganga Valley, cities about 2500 years ago. So Ganga Valley are the cities about 2500 years ago. Means the first cities were Indus and its tributaries was the first cities, and after that of course this will come or any other city will come, not sure, but after Indus, not sure this that Ganga Valley city is formed, any other city can be formed. So here we complete our chapters exercise. Thank you.